Oh, yeah, pop open the Pinot Noir and update your Facebook status. We're at the VIP table now, and our special guests have a mouthful of information about sandwiches. Morning means two things: a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee and waking up with Zito and Karen Blake.
Oldies 103.3, Boston's #1 for the greatest hits with Zito and Karen Blake.
Bright and early every weekday, Chris Zito and Karen Blake dish on everything from celebrities to sandwiches.
I'm a beef girl.
You are. You're into the roast beef.
I like roast beef.
I like pork. I like the nice, a large Italian.
Zito is a pulled pork kind of guy, and he's famous for his spot-on impression of dance judge Bruno Tognoli.
I'm standing up, I'm waving my arms, and I'm loud.
Karen is the queen of Boston radio. She's interviewed everyone who's anyone. John Tesh, Hulk Hogan, even Frank Perdue. But Zito and Karen have a healthy obsession with more than just chicken.
We love meat.
I don't understand vegetarian.
Oh, and I have no clue about the vegans.
I don't even know what that is,
I have
really.
no clue.
What is a vegan?
And joining us now here at the VIP table are Zito and Karen Blake from Oldies 103.3. All right, so sandwiches is the topic, but you guys are on in the morning. So, Zito, does that mean you eat, breakfast sandwiches, like a bacon, egg, and cheese?
I'm a guy. I'll pack the night before, Dan. I'm not proud.
No.
You know, I'll brown bag it if I have to.
So is it acceptable then to, at 6 in the morning to have an Italian sub or a turkey sandwich or something?
Kidding? Absolutely. When you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, by the time it's 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, you're ready for lunch and dinner.
All right, good. So we're going to have you guys walk through some of your favorite sandwiches,
Okay.
and you are a big-time sandwich expert. Sandwich geniuses, I think I would say.
Aficionados, Dan.
Aficionados. All right. So, Zito, now, there's probably 5 million Subways now, somehow, in America alone.
Right.
But you have, a bone to pick with the Subway chain.
Well, here's the thing. For me, I'm not a food critic like the Phantom.
No.
I'm just hungry. So, for me, it's the ambiance, you know? So, but I don't know what it is about the Subway. You go into a Subway, the staff is so sad. They're so depressed. I'm afraid to crack a smile. I'm afraid any expression of joy is going to elicit bitter resentment from the staff. I don't know what they're doing to those poor people.
It's a bit depressing, although, the veggie toppings are delightful.
Well, at least they know how to cut a roll now. They used to cut the V in the top, and I don't know why you'd make a sandwich that way. They got rid of that at least.
Absolutely. Now, Karen, growing up around here,
Sure.
Before there were Subways, D'Angelo's, that was the place. I mean, I grew up going to D'Angelo's, and you're still a fan of D'Angelo's?
Well, the thing is, back in the day when you'd be down the Cape and you'd be partying all night, would you go to the Hearth and Kettle? No, you'd go to D'Angelo's.
Yes.
You had to get that number 9 pocket. That was
the number
huge.
9, that's like
The
a
steak and
legendary.
cheese.
Yeah,
It's famous.
Now, what is it about the number 9 in particular? Of all the steak and cheeses, what is it about D'Angelo, the number 9?
It's just delicious. It fills you up. You got a little onions and peppers. You got the mayo going on. You can have it on a Syrian pocket. And if you don't care about what you're wearing and you get the Syrian pocket, you know how it collapses all over your lap?
Yeah.
Everything falls out of it. It's a famous sandwich, and it has to be done.
I think you're absolutely right. The famous number 9 pocket or sub from D'Angelo's. Now, Zito, as we mentioned too in our introduction package here, you're a big barbecue guy. You love barbecue. You love the pulled pork.
I love barbecue. I love the pulled pork.
Now, the place you like is the one in Revere. Uncle Pete's is the place?
Uncle Pete's, formerly of East Boston, now right on Squire Road. And here's what it is. People go there, they always get the ribs. They forget about the delicious pulled pork. And once again, for me, Dan, it's all about the ambiance, okay? Uncle Pete will come right over to the table to see if everything's okay. He's like this chubby pink guy. He's married to an Asian woman. So there's this whole Chinese restaurant vibe there. I'm eating a pulled pork sandwich, but this guy's coming over to the table. I'm thinking maybe he's bringing me a poo-poo platter.
Right.
It keeps me guessing.
That's like fusion cuisine.
Fusion cuisine. I'm jotting this down. See?
Uncle Pete's famous pulled pork sandwich served by Asian waitresses, which makes it even better.
Love it.
Now, I want to talk to you, Karen, about the legendary Kelly's roast beef. I can't believe we've gone this far into a sandwich show and not talked about Kelly's yet.
Well, I'm born and raised in Boston, right?
No.
I am a Bostonian. You can't tell by my accent or anything, right?
Never.
So I wouldn't be a true Bostonian if I didn't mention Kelly's.
Of course.
Right on Revere Beach. If you want to get bucked off the head by a seagull, you're good to go. You get the nice big roast beef. And it's great. And if you want to get the clam roll, you might even find, a scallop mixed in. It's like a surprise.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
Totally.
Absolutely.
But they're in Saugus, they're in Medford now, but you keep it real, Revere Beach.
You got to do Revere Beach. They've been around for like 50 years or something. They've been around forever. So that's it. The big roast beef. You get it on the sesame seed bun, a little barbecue sauce, you're good to go.
There it is.
They're open until 3 in the morning. How can you miss?
Sandwiches from the true aficionados. Zito, Karen Blake, weekdays on 103.3 Oldies. Thank you guys for coming in.